Terence Bud Crawford. And if you guys, once again, if you hear an echo, it's because I'm in a new place and it's kind of nothing in here right now. But
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. We have 350 people and 95 likes.
Terence Crawford just had the parade that he typically has, the send-off. I forgot what you guys call it, right? Just leave it in the chat. I forgot. But the send-off, he uses it as a parade. He has some things to say.
I'm going to make all those doubters at the end of the day, at the end of the fight, they all going to cry when they get home. And I meant that. Everybody's talking about the size and, me being a smaller fighter. But if you look on the stage, I've been sparring these big dudes my whole career. Like, how I'm going to take a punch. They punch me every time we spar. So, it's okay. Once we get in the ring and they see something different, like each and every time, it's going to be another excuse. The reason why Terence won and this and that and that is. But I can assure you, I'm going to be victorious. And after that, we're going to have another parade.
And after hearing what Bud Crawford had to say, he said, y'all go cry. And I meant that. I'm going to make y'all cry, bro. I'm going to make y'all cry, man. Y'all been saying all this stuff, man. Look, y'all going to be crying September 13th. And Bomac even had some things to say about Jerron Boots Ennis, right? Had some things to say about Jerron Boots Ennis. Joining camp, right? And check out what Bomac had to say.
I know you saw him sparring with Boots. Give me your initial response to that.
That don't mean shit, man. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing, man. Boots ain't no Crawford.
That's right.
So, hey, like I said, that don't mean, all that shit don't mean nothing. That shit ain't gonna help him. He should have just got the last cab driver he just fought. Cause that shit that don't mean nothing, man. All that shit don't mean nothing. You ain't no Bud Crawford. They don't have that mentality. Having that mentality and going upside your head at the same motherfucking time, shit, man. I don't give a fuck about all that shit at all.
And Bomac said what I said. It don't matter. It's not going to matter, right? The same thing that I said. It's no big deal. It's not going to matter, right? Because Boots Ennis isn't Terence Crawford. Yeah, they're both dynamic fighters, but they're different, right? It's not going to matter. But back to making y'all cry. See, so now Terence Crawford got to stand on this now, right? He's that guy that kind of, when I say something, I'm going to go do it. And now I really got to do it. And then my name is Terence Crawford, so the expectations is very high. So I really got to go out there and do it. I got to make y'all cry. I'm telling you guys, man, we're going to be talking about this fight quite a bit leading up to this moment, right? We're going to go all in with this fight. Whatever news breaks, whatever news drops, we're talking about it. Because let's be honest, this could be the last, this is the last significant fight possibly for either fighter, right? This is arguably the last or the biggest fight that they're going to have from here on out. Right? I don't see no bigger fight for Terence Bud Crawford out there at this point, at his age, right? And I don't see no bigger fight for Canelo Alvarez right now outside of David Benavidez right now at his age. And I don't really think Canelo Alvarez will be looking to entertain a guy like David Benavidez, especially right now. But Canelo Alvarez, man, they've been dropping footage. Not too much footage, not too much, right? Normally we see a lot of footage of Canelo working, but we've been seeing mostly pictures, him with his shirt and chain on, him all smiles, him just playing around the camp. Honestly, he still look like he's playing to me. He's been playing all camp. I don't think Canelo Alvarez reached the point. I don't think Canelo Alvarez is going to peak in this camp to be what he needs to be to deal with a honey badger like Terence Bud Crawford. I don't think so. I just don't think so. I could be wrong. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to say I get everything right, but I think I'm right this time as well, right? That Canelo Alvarez just been playing all camp. For whatever reason, he's not taking it as serious. I just don't see him still taking it serious. Yeah, he brought Boots in and all that. Boots been kicking his ass from pillar to post, but he's still not. I don't see him I just don't see it, man. I'm sorry, Canelo fans. I just don't see it, y'all. Y'all got to show me something. Canelo, it's too late now. What we got? Like 2 weeks until this fight happen now? Officially 2 weeks until this fight goes down, right? Like 2 weeks. We're just going to round it off. We got like 2 weeks left now. It's September 13th. September 14th will be 7 days apiece. So boom, yeah, we got like 2 weeks left till this fight happens, bro. We got 2 weeks until this fight goes down, and I see Canelo still playing around. And then when he gets beat down September. Now, Canelo Alvarez, for his credit, he was already in somewhat of a shape coming from the William Skull fight. So he was already in somewhat decent shape, right? But I think he needed some more, man. I don't see it, bro. I just don't see it. The visual of him missing the pad when Eddie Reynoso was trying to work the mitts with him on several instances, I've seen it. Him just missing it. Reynoso telling him to go one way, he'll go the other way. This is just stuff that I've seen. Nobody's hating. This is just stuff that I've seen. This is y'all boy. I'm telling you what I see, exactly what I see. If Canelo's looking ferocious and sharp, I will tell you exactly that. And everybody on Bushido Boxing know I'm a straight shooter, and I'm going to tell you exactly for what it is. If Canelo Alvarez was looking ferocious and fierce at camp, I will be saying that on literally almost every video. But Crawford, man, he better be ready. Canelo looking good this time. He looking strong. He looking sharp. He looking ready. I'll be telling you guys that. But Canelo, he's not looking like that. He's looking like he's having a good time. And like back to what I said in my last monologue video. How hard are you really training for a fight when you got your $10 million gold chain on? When you got your $10 million gold chain on, how hard are you training really, bro? You know, you're doing a Manny Pacquiao double punch on a double end bag, and, you know, you playing. It's a lot of playing. You're biting dudes, you're partying on yachts, you're dancing, TikTok dancing. You know, Canelo Alvarez, man, he happy. He already got the bag. Maybe Turkey paid him early. Gave him like $80 million in advance. Maybe that's what it is. And he's just like, man, I already won. And then if I do lose the fight, oh, well, I lost to Terence Crawford. He's a guy that they go say is a generational talent anyway. And at the end of the day, I will still go down as the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. Right? So really, Canelo Alvarez still ain't going to technically lose in this situation. Guess what? He's still going to be beloved by his fans. And at the very least, if it's not going to be Americans that's loving Canelo or people across the world, it's definitely going to be people from Mexico. So yeah, man, Canelo Alvarez don't really care. He's going to go into this fight and do what he do. I don't expect him to win the fight at all. Honestly, I'm leaning heavily towards Terence Crawford. You will have to pay me to choose otherwise at this point, and you're not going to do that. So, yeah, man, Canelo Alvarez, man, y'all going to be crying September 13th, man. I'm sorry. But Terence Crawford said y'all going to be crying, man. You know, he going to make y'all cry, man. Bud Crawford's the guy who's, when he says something, he has to do it. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because he's Bud Crawford. The standard is really high for him. The expectations is really high for him. So when he says some things like that, then fans expect for him to go out there, show up and show out. So yeah, man, Bud Crawford, man, gets sent out, you know, right? Went to Omaha, got sent off from his people parade. You know, he typically does this for his fights. And this is arguably could be his last one. So yeah, man, we're going to see how this plays out. We're going to talk about this fight pretty much every day until it happens, you know, because, well, this is pretty much it. This is the big fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Bud Crawford. You know, it's a significant fight of two of the best fighters of this generation, albeit coming from two different weight divisions and coming from two different places, but they arguably two of the best fighters of this generation, and they will be meeting in about a couple of weeks. But tell me what you guys think. Terence Bud Crawford said that he's going to make Canelo Alvarez fans cry. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.